Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. Let's see what you need to know right now, what's coming towards you, anything that may be important during this time. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, private readings are available down below if you're interested. We're getting into your pre-shuffle. Just a quick little check-in, see what we may be dealing with or who we're connecting to. Okay, let's get one more. Interesting. So, some of you are single, or you may become single in the near future. Okay? The thing is, I see for those that are single, you've been focused a lot on self-love, loving yourself, prioritizing yourself. There's a little bit of a test because you might have someone from your past trying to come back around, ex or past love. So I would say use your caution, use your discernment, love yourself. Love yourself. There is something coming in regards to if you're on social media or if you are in the public eye or you're putting yourself out there for the world to see in some way, shape, or form, you coming into some sort of fame or recognition, or like you're about to blow up. You're literally going to gain a lot of eyes, a lot of traction, a lot of attention. So if you've been manifesting fame or something to go viral, it's going to happen. And it's not just like wham bam, okay, like just like a one hit wonder. No. This is here to stay. This is long term. This is something that is going to be deeply established and secure and like reliable. Something about this seems very much deeply sustainable because of the self-love, the love that you've been pouring into yourself, the intentions that you have had as you're practicing, right? Because we have students, so you're practicing whatever it is that you study, whatever it is that you've been learning, whatever it is that you have been growing. You've been making some mistakes here and there, but you're definitely showing a lot of development. You're walking your talk, you're putting your whatever your studies into practice, okay? And maybe you are a student, maybe you are going back to school, or there's something coming up about, you getting your degree, or it's showing here like you're a student of life and a student of luck, and you're learning how to really work your luck, work your magic. I almost felt like I was about to sneeze, so if you just sneeze, bless you, but I'm feeling a little tickle in my nose. It's going away, but my gosh, now I'm getting a little stuffy. Okay, but yeah, if you sneeze, bless you. But yeah, it's like you're learning how to turn situations around in your favor. You're coming into luck, coming into good fortune. Some of you are like, Jade, I'm gonna be single for the long term. I don't want nothing. I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking for anything. And then again, maybe you got the ex or the past love trying to come back around. You're like, no. I love myself too much to let this come in or disrupt my peace, right? Or sidetrack me from my goals or my success, my business. So, okay. Long-term student. You could be studying something and it might take a couple years. Some of you have like many years ahead of whatever it is that you're studying. You might have like fucking 5, 7, 12 years to study, but it's worth it. So that's what matters. So those are just little messages. Let's get into the main platter with the tarot for Libra. Sorry, my hair is just like tickling me. Show me clearly what's going on with Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do you guys need to know right now? 10 of Swords is your first card. Death. Well, something's seriously over. Like, 2 cards back to back talking about endings. Something is over. It is done. It is finito. Hermit. S at the bottom. So You could either be in some deep reflection. Maybe this is something going on internally, like the old you has died. There's a version of you that no longer resonates, or that you are shedding, or you're clearing some sort of attachments. Or let's see, High Priestess. Wow. What's going on for Libra? 9 of Pentacles and your energy with Justice. So some of you are actually single, or you just recently went through a breakup and you're single as a Pringle, or you're going through a divorce. I am seeing a very single energy here. We have a 7 of Swords at the bottom, Page of Cups, 5 of Swords, and also the 7 of Cups. This feels like that ex or past love, or someone that you're not on the best of terms with. There does seem to be a bit of a shady, sneaky, manipulative energy, deceptive energy. Please be aware, and we will look into that further. But yeah, this is something I'm seeing that you're having to protect yourself from, or look out from, or be cautious of, okay? Because there is something that you can sense intuitively. Your intuition is on point, and you sense things before it even happens. You might even have a dream. Your dreams may be very potent and showing you things, revealing information that may not be available to us in the physical. But so yeah, like first cards, 10 of Swords and Death. First of all, 10 of Swords is pretty fucking nasty ending, okay? It's painful. This can represent betrayal, heavy loss. Some of you may are looking at this like this is a big misfortune. This is a huge setback, right? That might be how you're feeling about this initially. But let me just say the worst is over. The worst is over. We're only going up from here. It's only going to get better from here on out, my friend. But Death, things are changing, and who you are becoming, like total transformation. And there is this energy of letting something go, shedding some sort of heaviness, right? Because 10 of Swords is really fucking heavy. So you're shedding that. You're clearing it from your space, clearing it from your aura, clearing it from your mind, clearing it from your soul. And there's a lot of shadow work as well with the High Priestess, because you're going down into the subconscious mind. You could be meditating a lot more. You might actually be needing a lot more sleep than usual. If you're feeling just like lower energy, listen to your body and listen to yourself. But yeah, High Priestess, there's something here that you could be keeping a secret, or keeping on the down low, like you're not really talking too much about. You could actually be coming across very mysterious or aloof, especially with the 9 of Pentacles. High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles. Some people, the way they are looking at you is like you're maybe hard to reach, or you're really just focused on yourself. There's something you're working on in private, or until it's 100% completed, or it's exactly the way you want it to be, you're not going to reveal it or share it. Maybe it goes back to the whole fame thing. It's like something you post online, or something that has to do with social media, or in the public eye. It's like there's something here that you have been perfecting in private, and then you're gonna just like launch it out when it's ready. So I don't know if this is about like music that you create, if this is like you working on your fitness, and then one day you're gonna post a picture and be like, look at who I am, or but do you need that validation though? No, you don't. You're the shit. So I'm just saying. But hey, little boost, sure. Why the fuck not? Flaunt it. Shake what your mama gave you, But anyways, this does just feel more like, well, we did see the Hermit, so you could be a little bit more withdrawn or in hermit mode, but there's a healthy balance that comes with this. And there could just be something telling you, I need to withdraw my energy, or I might, again, if there's something about social media, if you're public, you might be drawn to go private for some reason. There might just be this random instinct, but let me just either archive a few photos, or private my account, or block this person. I don't know, you might get this intuition to do something like that. So listen to it, because there could be someone here sneaking around up to no good. 7 of Swords. Okay. Let me feel this out. 7 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Someone who's not saying much, or they're being very, very deliberate, specific, intentional of what they reveal, or what they share, or what they express. Page of Cups represents our emotions. It represents our feelings, matters of the heart. But the 7 of Swords brings in illusions and trickery, a mask. So, and this can be where someone could be trying to get a reaction out of you, trying to pull at your heartstrings, trying to make you feel sorry for them, or I don't Page of Cups and the Five of Swords. So maybe you had a falling out with someone. All right, maybe you had a falling out. Someone could be giving you the silent treatment, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck I did or why they're acting this way. I don't understand, Jade. It does not make any fucking sense, right? Because there's this confusion in the air with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of distortions. Again, illusions. Sevens also are showing up in your reading. 7-7. Maybe you're born 1977. 77 years old. Maybe you're seeing 777. I'm just seeing that synchronicity. No other synchronicities as of yet, but Page of Cups and the Five of Swords. This feels even like a pointing the finger or blaming, or like, the reason why I acted this way is because of you. You made me this way. It's like, the fuck? But maybe, sometimes Page of Swords can represent apology, or not Page of Swords, Page of Cups could represent apologies. We'll have to further clarify. But Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups, this just feels like someone who either they don't know what they want, or they're not happy with what they got out of the outcome, or whatever this conclusion, however things played out, they didn't get the reaction they were hoping for. It backfired, basically. So, because here you are, you're just like, you're focused on you, you're staying in your lane, you're remaining balanced, in your zone, in your flow, you're connected so deeply to your intuition and your higher self, and, you're protecting your energy, whatever that came to an end, you're like, all right, it is what it is, I let it be, it is what it is, man, it's over, okay, and it's over, at least it's behind me, at least it'll get better, right? And yet there's also a part of you that's like, although it's over, it probably isn't. Or there's probably more to this eventually, somewhere down the line. Until then, I'm going to be doing me. Focus on my money, focus on my goals, my career, my health, my studies, whatever, right? And yeah, so there does seem to be this energy lingering or pulling at you or coming towards you, and maybe this is a friend, right? We have the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Either this is a friend or someone that you worked with, or it's like someone that you're familiar with. There's a familiar energy. This could be someone you have some sort of soul connection to, the Lovers. Maybe it's a romantic connection, but this is definitely a personal relationship. Okay, well, we shall clarify. First of all, what came to an end? Ten of Swords and Death. What is ending for Libra? Using the vice versa to clarify. What is this ending? Ten of Swords and Death for Libra. Eight of Pentacles. It's backside. Something's fizzling out. Ten of Swords and Death for Libra. This is specific. Okay, there we go. Strength. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, that's at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles, backside. Four of Swords. I think that's the backside as well, with Strength. Leo. So something's fizzling out, but it's still affecting you. We can see this here with the Four of Swords especially. There's this forest fire. Oh, shit. Hold on. There's this forest fire taking place in the back, right? So the fire's not completely extinguished, but eventually. So there's something you're still a little bit restless about, slash... When we look at this Eight of Pentacles, the Pentacles aren't solid. It's showing like energy of potential energy. So something's on its way out. It is asking you to really be patient during this time, patient with yourself, patient with the process, having to test your patience probably with other people, whoever you're dealing with. There's something you may feel powerless or like it's out of your hands, it's out of your control. There's not much you can do about this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Is that a queen? Yeah, Queen of Swords reverse, and then the Five of Pentacles. There's someone giving you the silent treatment. Either you're giving someone the silent treatment or someone's giving you the silent treatment, but wait, it was like this. Sorry. You know what? It was like this. I don't know. Why am I saying sorry? I'm not apologizing. It was like this. So this Queen of Swords in the backside, which this is your energy. Queen of Swords is Libra. It's also Gemini and Aquarius. This person is giving the silent treatment, but they're the ones that's actually more upset about it than this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, she's secure, she's grounded, she's really just focused on what's growing. She's focused on what is thriving in her life, right? She's, when she got her all these flowers, she's not focused on the flower that died or didn't grow, or she's like, I got all this abundance that surrounds me. I'm good. I'm flourishing. I got this bird sitting on my head. Like, I'm unbothered. Meanwhile, we have this Queen of Swords backside and then the Five of Pentacles where there's someone that's like, they turn their back and they're hoping that you're gonna pester them and be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you upset? Why won't you call me back? Why are you ignoring me? What's the matter? So someone is playing the silent game, but they're the one that's actually suffering. Is this you, Libra? Comment down below if this is you. And you're like, yeah, I'm actually turning my back on this person and I'm upset with them and they haven't even asked what's wrong and I'm pissed off. Like, this is energy. We look at this Five of Pentacles, they're inside, right? They're not outside in the cold. They're inside. And yet they're going in their head, they're spiraling, they're overthinking and analyzing, be like, do they even care? They're not even knocking on the door. They're not even ringing the doorbell. They're not even calling me, seeing like, why are you acting this way? Like, this is someone that is overthinking. And they got Queen of Swords reverse. You would think that they don't give a fuck. You would think they're cold, they're icy, they're detached, they're being a bitch, they're being stubborn, they're lying, they're withholding the truth. And this could be someone who's in denial about themselves, about their actions. They're trying to justify their actions, but deep down they know that they're in the wrong, or deep down they like, So that's at the bottom. And this could be between two people of the same sex. Maybe this is between two sisters, or it's feminine energies, right? But anyways, I'm just throwing that out there. Was that with Death and the High Priestess? No. No. That was at the bottom. Okay. High Priestess. What's your intuition saying about this? Yeah, that person, that Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles person's trying to figure out what went wrong. It's what we saw earlier, like someone's plan backfired, or they were expecting a certain reaction from you, and because you didn't give them the reaction, or because you maybe just didn't even pay attention at all, because you got your own shit going on, and it's like, they're really bothered. Okay, High Priest. We have the Four of Wands backside, Six of Pentacles, and let's get one more. Ace of Swords tried coming out. High Priestess. And Sun. Look, like, you've been just chilling. You've been focusing on other relationships, other connections, other things going on in your life. Like, you haven't just been focused and fixated on this one particular thing or person. Like, you've really just been keeping an open mind, thinking about the bigger picture, thinking a lot about, the future and future plans, and just making plans for the summer, right? Leo season maybe is important for some of you, but you've been just keeping things in perspective, looking at the brighter side, again, despite the fact that you were going through some sort of ending, or something shifted, or something changed, and it was maybe dramatic or intense or heavy or just a lot of weight, but yet you did not let that break you, and you really just stood your ground, and very optimistic, showing a lot of control, showing a lot of restraint, showing a lot of your power and ability to make the best out of what life brings you. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Justice. Those cards came out together, were blurry. Why is this? I don't know what's going on lately, but my camera been going blurry yesterday and today. There must be a ghost or something. Nine of Pentacles and Justice for Libra. We have the Hierophant backside. We have the Knight of Cups. One more. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. Star at the bottom. Someone sees you as their wish. Thing is, though, with the Hierophant reversed, I don't get an energy where you want to like lock it down or get into anything serious or committed. Right now we see this little baby, they have this big ass key, they're playing, there's this apple, it's split in half. It's like there's something about maybe you not wanting to share, and because this is clarifying like what are you doing? It's like you don't really feel like sharing your time or your energy if it is something that is just seen as like a distraction or something that takes you away from your focus. And it's interesting because the next card is the Knight of Cups, right? Knight of Cups with the Hierophant. Typically in a reading, we'd be like, oh, we got like a love offer coming in. Maybe someone wants to commit to you or someone wants to pursue you or date you, right? But we have the Hierophant reverse, which is like you may not be looking for that right now. And I didn't mention that, right? Single with the long-term card from earlier. I was like, some of you are like, you're single and you're like, yeah, for this moment in my life, I think I just need to focus on me, myself, and I need to love myself more. Maybe I need to focus more on my studies. I'm going back to school. I'm getting my degree. I don't have the time for this. And especially you got something from your past coming up. You're like, I don't have the drama. I don't have the time for this drama. But so someone really is trying to like get your attention or get you to choose them or get you to chase them. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Aquarius, the star at the bottom, the Three of Swords, and then the Page of Pentacles. Someone maybe feels like they're not good enough, or like you're getting some sort of message. Someone's like inviting you to go somewhere. What else can I get from this? Even this is talking about self-love, right? The more you love yourself, the more you embody love, the more love you attract in your life. The Star, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles. If we're talking about you for the split second, this is talking about how you're healing your wounds, your pains, your traumas, and there's a lot of like personal growth and development. We're talking about someone's energy towards you. They're feeling triggered by your absence or your just like lack of effort, or someone feels like you're not interested in the way that they're interested in you. We have the Ten of Swords also underneath this Page of Pentacles. Someone's hoping to start things over with you, or they're hoping that like you guys can move past whatever ending or drama that took place. Ace of Cups underneath that. Yeah, someone's hoping like they can restart with you, that you will forget the past or forget whatever toxicity that occurred. They're hoping that you can just like forget about it, almost sweep it under the rug, pretend it never happened. But I don't know if that's possible. So taking a look into the Seven of Swords, right? This is going to be kind of interesting, I feel. Seven of Swords for Libra. I don't know. I feel like someone's trying to get an emotional reaction from you. Two of Swords. Seven of Swords. We got Justice. Why is the Seven of Swords here? King of Pentacles. Five of Wands is at the bottom. So this is talking about someone's past actions, I feel. Someone's past actions and how they've been held accountable or will be, or it feels like, we look at this Two of Swords, there's this storm taking place, there's all this lightning, all this water is just like splashing up on the rocks. It's very much like someone's not at peace with certain actions that they took, or maybe they lied or kept something hidden from you, or they were up to no good. So Seven of Swords with Justice. Whatever wrongdoing that occurred or whatever mistakes that were made, things were being brought back into a balance, or someone's kind of getting a taste of their own medicine. Maybe whatever they did to you, now they're experiencing it from somebody else. And now that they're receiving it, they're understanding what pain they may have caused you. And so King of Pentacles and a Seven of Swords. Now, maybe did someone lie about money? Did someone lie about their status? Did someone lie about their character? They maybe painted themselves in a particular picture to make them look a lot better than what they actually were. They may have made a lot of promises. I will take care of this, or I'll take care of you, or I don't know. King of Pentacles, he is like provider energy. He is someone that you can trust, someone you can lean on, someone who will be there and support you. And so it's like, someone's character and how they painted themselves wasn't a clear reflection of who they actually were deep down. It's like there's someone pretending basically to be something they aren't, something they want to be or they wish they could be, but at the moment they're not able to be that. Well, because it's a choice, right? All this comes down to a choice. They chose not to. It's like they wanted to be that kind of person without actually putting in the effort. I don't know. But so Five of Wands is at the bottom, someone that is definitely at odds with themselves. And also someone that just kind of feeds off chaos and confusion and drama and fighting. And they get a reaction out of it. They want to also, it's a mental trap. If there's not drama, then they feel bored or they feel like, then they feel stagnant even. So what's this Page of Cups about? Page of Cups. Page of Cups for Libra. Four of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Let's try again. Oh, and then look, we got the Queen, or not the Queen, Empress reversed. Yeah. Oh, look, we got that Five of Pentacles again from earlier when we saw that with that Queen of Swords backside. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, someone feels like you're not interested or you're not. Someone feels like you are ignoring them, and you may actually be ignoring them, but it's like they feel that whatever it is that they say, you don't want to hear it, you don't want to listen, or they kind of are like, what's the point of even saying this? They're not going to care, or they feel like the ship has sailed, or they missed a chance, they missed an opportunity. They look at where things are, and they could be watching you interact with other people or just like observing you, but they are excluding themselves. They also may feel like if you're dealing with them, day to day, if you work with them, if you go to school with them, like you may be keeping things very like professional, but you're not going very deep with them. It shows here that you have some sort of wall, or you set a boundary. You've really set some form of a boundary. You put this wall up and they feel like they can't get past that, or like it's too late or something like that. Five of Pentacles, right? They're beating themselves up. They're in their head. They're like, fuck, shit. Oh my God. With the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles and even the Knight of Swords, it's like they're trying to find a way to break through to you or to get some sort of reaction or get any kind of attention from you. They're like attention starved. So what? The next card is the Five of Swords. Are they going to just try and bring up more drama because nothing else worked, or apology didn't work, or didn't get the reaction they wanted? So now they're going to like, what is this Five of Swords? Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it just, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. To me. Maybe not to you. You're like, Jade, it's not fucking funny. But Five of Swords. Ten of Swords. Even if they try to start something up again, or even if they try to get some sort of reaction or cause some whatever the fuck they be doing, I don't see it going anywhere. If anything, it's just final nail in the coffin. Like it's just beating a dead horse. Ten of Swords to Five of Swords. This is not going anywhere. It's like play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This is someone feeling defeated. Oh, now we got the Five of Pentacles, but it's the traditional Five of Pentacles. So this is representing somebody who feels defeated. Oh, and then Three of Cups tried coming out. It didn't, but it almost feels like if we just take this card, I'm going to pull one more, but if we just take this for a second, they're really like, it's so desperate. Please take my cup, please, please. But it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of cringy. Okay. Let me know if this is resonating, y'all. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Someone just keeps going back and experiencing the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Their actions just keep causing them to be put in timeout. This is what the Six of Swords moving towards the can't fucking speak. I was gonna say Hierophant. It's a lesson, I guess they have to learn. Hierophant, right? Higher wisdom, learning, growing, teacher-student energy, right? We have the student card. So you're like teaching somebody. You're teaching them a lesson or something. They're teaching you a lesson too. But they just keep ending up in this stalemate, having to sit with themselves, having to confront what they have done, but yet they keep blaming everybody else but themselves. That's why they keep ending up in this position, because they keep making excuses. But then they're like, well, what did I do? I don't understand. Good luck, dude. Okay, 7 of Cups. This is a weird reading. 7 of Cups. We have the World. Cycle is closing out. 9 of Swords reversed. Seeing a way through to the other side. And we have Queen of Pentacles reversed again. Just something you're turning your back on. Oh my god, look, and then even the Queen of Wands reversed at the back or bottom of the deck. It's like what's done is done for you. You seeing like a breakthrough. Things feel a lot lighter. You feel more hopeful. You feel more joyful now that this energy seems to be no longer affecting you the way it used to. Although even like the way it used to affect you, it wasn't even that extreme. It was more just like, okay, this is fizzling out. It's out of my control. There's a lot of potential energy. Just kind of have to let things unfold naturally and really just be patient with myself during the process and focus on my needs and tend to my care and think about look at the bigger picture, like, whatever the fuck we talked about earlier in this reading. And now it's like things really seem to just be like lifting and easing for you. Now, if we switch gears, we talk about this other person, that keeps going back into this perpetual cycle. We could read this as, by you setting a boundary or just not feeding into this, it's kind of forcing this person to wake the fuck up, right? Kind of pushing this person to make better choices or to, just choose better for themselves. So you're awakening this person, whether you realize it or not, whether it's your intention or not, kind of isn't. Right? I don't really I feel like this is just like the consequences of their actions, and now they're having to sit with it. And hey, if this person learns and grows and evolves, cool. Congratulations. And you did a little spiritual service right there. You just helped this person, you helped this soul evolve. Congratulations. Get a little good karma points. Right? Queen of Wands reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords reverse. It's so funny. I just see your backs are turned. Backs are turned. But it's teaching you to love yourself. It's teaching them to love themselves. And all I can say is, if the love is real, you both will eventually find your way back. Hopefully in a healthier way. But I'm gonna just leave it there, honestly. All right, let me know if it resonates. Very specific, crazy reading. Private readings are available down below if you're interested, and I will see you later. Have a fantastic day. Bye, Libra.